goes nothing.
Hey guys, welcome back to another TG chat where TG sit down and talk about track and feel like me I tell chat we go chat. Remember to like, share, comment and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a dog to tell his cat. Come over to the chat, come and subscribe. So last Saturday, which was last Saturday was Velocity Fest 18 sponsored by the MVP Track Club. It it was an evening event starting around, not evening but afternoonish, starting like 4 o'clock and then around 8. I think 7:55 was the last race. So you understand, around 8 o'clock them time as Jamaicans should have said, so we'll put extra time or extra minutes for certain things. So anyways, it was a very festive evening event. Everybody did that there. The vibes was vibing. Yeah, they were there. So let's get into it. Heat one of the 100-meter women's prelims was won by Naya Goodson with a time of 11.34. Second was Daniela Lewis with a time of 11.98 seconds. And Michaela Henlam from Holland High with a time of 12.18. Heat 2 was won by Lavoya Williams with a time of 11.18. Julie came second with a time of 11.38. And Jordan Bennett, it's a girl, with a time of 12.81. Okay, going down. 100-meter females was sponsored by Tina Clayton. Going down into the men 100-meter heat. Heat 1 was won by Danielle Lewis with a time of 10.42. Mazina Bennett came second with a time. Came second with a time of 10.60, and Jardine Nicholas came third with a time of 10.63. Heat 2 for the men's 100 meters. O'Dane McPherson came first with a time of 10.14. Nakish Captain came second with a time of 10.43. And Jardine Morgan from the MVP Checkup came third with a time of 10.50. Heat 3 was won by Shakori Williams from the Titan Track Club with a time of 10.35. Javari Thomas came second with a time of 10.44. And Kyle Richards came third with a time of 10.73. Heat 4 was won by Ashani Smith with a time of 10.32. Jason Lewis came second with a time of 10.36. And Kishan Green with a time of came third with a time of 10.95. Heat 5 of the men's 100 meter. Jace Witter came first with a time of 10.51. Javar Tucker with a time came second with a time of 10.60, and Orlando Benny came third with a time of 10.68. Heat 6 of the men 100 meter. I think this is the final heat. Rashid Foster came first with a time of 10.10. Earl Simmons came second with a time of 10.26. And Odaro Phillips came third with a time of 10.57. Going down, winding down. So, summary of the female 400 meters. Sherika Jackson came first with a time of 52.04. Rochelle Clayton came second with a time of 52:57, and Cheyenne Salmon came third with a time of 53:28. That was the women's 400 meters. Yeah, Sherika run 1 4 guys. It was hey galley running. Gally make it 4 base people then look like say, hey, me never left. Although I got 100 meters, me never left for now. Yeah, me still have a natural well. Anyways, 400 meter men was won by Zandrian Barnes with a time of 45.41. Second was Taj Marcus White with a time of 46.39. And third was Marcina Rose with a time of 47.14. Not gonna lie, the KC past students are doing well. Proud of them. Proud of like about them. Anyways, 400 meter hurdles was won by Asini Wilson with a time of 48.29, which is now a world lead, I think. Denick Lou came second with a time of 48.37, and third was Malik James King with a time of 49.15. Okay, winding down. 200 meter summary. So 200 meters was won by Mrs. Elaine Thompson Hero with a time of 22.61. Kerika Hill came second with a time of 22.80, and Alana Reed came third with a time of 22.83. Running down senior men's 200 meters. First came Roshan Clark with a time of 20.41. Second was Shanjay Davidson with a time of 20.53. And third was Adrian Carr from the Dynamic Track Club with a time of 20.56. Sorry. Winding down. So we are now at the 100 meter finals for women. Yes, they had prelims and finals for women and the men 100 meter. So in the women's 100 meter finals, the winner was Levoya Williams with a time of 11.20. Second was Jura Levy with a time of 11.45, and third was Nia Goldson with a time of 11.46. And for the men's final, winner was Odain McPherson with a time of 10.10 seconds. Second was Ashani Smith with a time of 10.22, and third was Shakori Williams with a time of 10.24. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for another TG chat. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you when I see you. I am out.